Did I reset to day 1 and forget that I reset to day 1? Maybe that's what I did. Maybe I checked to see if Huggy Wuggy worked, then I reset to day 1. Do I still have the thing? Is that what I did? Ego list. Yeah, maybe that's what I did. I have his weapon right here. I don't remember doing that. I really don't. I really don't remember doing that. I don't even know why I would do that. I'm like one day further away from seeing if this game falls apart at day 2 or at day 3. Why did past me always cause problems for future me? I can't believe this. But then you have to go back to work.
Yeah. I have an hour today.
Corp, Ashon. Corp, Ashon. I don't know how to spell corporation.
No.
Oh, it's O. Right. What'd you eat? What'd you eat? What'd you have for food today?
Okay.
Alright. That's not right. This used to be windowed full screen. Fuck it, I'm not playing in windowed because I can't see the bottom of my screen, so we're playing in full screen. And now my overlay's gone! What the fuck? Now I won't know if my mic cuts. Okay, I saved it. I fixed it. Fine, I'll just bring phone, chat on phone. Don't know how I fixed it the first time, but... What am I looking at? What'd they do?
The smoke from the exhaust.
Oh. Yeah, I don't...
It's pure white.
It probably didn't... It probably ain't got enough gas in it. Okay, both these fools are at...
Excuse me. And drink me some Dr. Pepper.
Got you some Dr. Peppy.
Here, please.
I'll have you in this, and then you in this. So I don't remember what the 10 times speed is. Is it equals? Yes, it is. Alright, I need Griffin over here to level up her insight.
Did you look at your
Hi, Siphon! What's my mental, what's the mental anguish for the next month? I might have, like, already blocked it out from my brain. What mental anguish are you referring to? Anyway, what'd you say? Hello? Just ignore me. Hello?
I'm not ignoring you.
Oh no, this is not my first time playing. That's why I added... Oh shit, I didn't put in the right title for this stream. I forgot to put too many mods. The mental anguish is going to be if this game is going to run past day 3. That's the real anguish. Let's be realsies. Hello, cool duck. Reinhardt's going to have all the protections. He is wearing the greatest protection known to man, the Huggy Wuggy suit. Because we figured out that Huggy Wuggy was not crashing the game, so he lived to fight another day. No, my brain is working more than 2. More than... How could you do this to me? How could you do this to me? How could you put me on blast like this?
Because I just did.
Look, I went outside and mowed some grass. It roasted my brain. We can vote. We can vote for new abnormalities. Because the girlfriend's about to go back to work, so she's not going to be picking them very soon. Because I added, how many did I say? Like, 140? Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. I added like 170 mods. I don't think they were all abnormalities, though. I don't think they were all abnormalities. Alright, what stats are we looking at for these 2 idiots? You've got level 2, you got level 2. I think you need one more before you hit level 2, though. Yeah, I saw that. We will not pick the ones that crash the game. They need to be yeeted and deleted if they crash the game, though. No, we found out the other day a fish was crashing the game at the start of day 2, and also a tree. That's all I remember. They were in fucking Korean. I have no idea what their actual names were. Okay, we don't need this right now. Alright, we got the cat, absolutely adorable. I have no idea what the fuck that is. People have been committing sins since long ago. Why do they commit sins knowing it's wrong? That might also be another modded one. Before you make up your mind, please double check if this deal is really worth it. I also don't know what that one is, because I've randomized, the normal abnormality names.
You should do the middle one.
The middle one? The middle one.
The middle one.
Okay, while the girlfriend's around, she has power. She has power over these votes right now. The girlfriend wants the middle.
For now.
She leaves in like 20 minutes. I already read this.
Less than. I got like... Yeah.
Like 15 to me. 15.
Pick the middle one, bitch.
I did pick the middle one. I probably don't need to hire a second person today. Probably being the keyword. Do I want to? I should hire a baby. Yeah, I need to hire a child to go die for me later. Who's our Yumi? You know what? Who wants to be first runner-up on our children to die today? Do you want to be in the first one, Cool Duck, or does it want to be Siphon? Damn, Rose beat all of you. You don't get to pick your hair today. I will level up your strength though.
No.
Let's keep the girlfriend alive a little bit. Let's give her more than no starting stats. We'll give you the Huggy Wuggy outfit too. Oh, the middle one was Punishing Bird. Alright, you can go play with the bird. It has been a while. I don't remember what the bird wanted. I think it's Insight. Not Insight. Pretty sure it's Instinct.
enough.
Oh yeah, I probably should put this on 10 times speed. You can confess your sins. I'm going to send someone better to work on the bird. Because I actually don't remember right now. You know, level up your attachment. It's insight? I could have swore it was a... It is insight. Damn. Memory. Memory's not what it used to be. I played this game like 2 years ago. I think attachment work for you though. Okay. You can have attachment work. Insight work. Don't worry about my... Don't worry about me. I totally know what I'm saying.
No, I think your brain has left chat.
Brain has left chat today. I am totally going to get a whole meltdown from this 5 times speed going on. You totally didn't see that get to 5. Totally did not get that. See that get to 5. Renard's supposed to be like almost a level 4. I think level 4 is at level 3 is at 40 insight. A few more times than select under abnormality. Look, my brain's running so slow it's like 5 times speed. Ah, what the fuck happened over here, bruh? I did make it go to insight, right? I didn't click the wrong thing. I don't know why they wanted to punch the bird. Can't have any nice things around here. Fucking Griffin over here trying to cause herself to die. Die by a picking. How much do I need? 30? Okay. We'll run this until 30.
Makes sense. I don't think that makes sense. It's fine.
What?
I don't know. Free chat.
No.
Serial killer vlog says murder spree. That's clickbait.
I will never be punished for doing too much insight. Damn. Look. Griffin tried to look at the bird the wrong way. And the bird wasn't having it today. It was on her fault. It was all on her. She just shouldn't have looked the bird the wrong way. I mean, I could pause, but that'd be too easy, you know? Okay. That's all we're getting out of today. Moving on. We gotta play on 10 size speed. I can't be sitting here all day. I've played through this game like 4 times. We gotta get to new stuff. Alright. This hidden in the shadows, the bone on the ground are the only proof of its existence. Countless stars are suspended in the air like chiming bells tied to a string. A spark flowed from upon the abyss, briefly illuminating the faces of the two. These are definitely all modded. I don't remember the C, A, and Z. We are fucking cooked. Alright, baby. You need to pick our deep dish of today. We got hidden in the shadows, the bone on the ground, the only proof of its existence. Countless stars were suspended in the air like chiming bells tied to a string, and a spark floated upon the abyss, briefly illuminating the faces of the two.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, conjure tiger by the toe. We'll go with Z.
Z. Cool Duck, you are not even wrong. Like, 50% of the modded abnormalities are Aleph for some reason. People are masochists. Hi, Tomboy. Greetings, manager. It marks 3 days now that you've worked here. We may or may not crash today. We'll find out. The number 3 is a mysterious one. In age-old fables, it is common for a mysterious entity to appear and tell the protagonist to utter 3 wishes. Sadly, I am not a mage or a billionaire that can grant your wishes. However, I do happen to know what your predecessors wished for. There were many aspirations. Common among them was the seeking of some kind of growth. To lead the company to prosper, to achieve spiritual maturity, you name it. Each had wanted to flower in a different way. Which of those 2 would you want? Which do you prefer? I wish for the company to prosper, or I wish to mature my spirit. Hello? My soothing voice put her to sleep.
Company prosper.
Shh! Don't look at the chat, baby! You don't need to know who Carmen is. She doesn't know the story. I put all the mods for me. Your future is determined by what you do at this moment. Currently, you work for Lobotomy Corporation. In our company, you will see things that can't be unseen. You will feel things that can't be felt. You shall do impossible things. I said words. May your wish be granted. Perhaps you will become the best manager I've seen yet. So, you may be asking yourself if your predecessors managed to fulfill their wish. I suppose what will happen to others is not important after all. She doesn't know what Limbus is. She is an uncultured gamer. We're getting there. She's still working on Expedition. She likes Expedition. She liked the ending of Resident Evil 9. We both didn't like the beginning, but we ended off on a high note. I do promise to cheer you on for the final journey to your final goal, though. You did it again, and you did it flawlessly, too. I myself have a lot of work to do. If you look at my notebook, my to-do list is always so full. But I know I can get through it. I should do my best, like I always have.
I'm dying.
She'll probably like Library of Verona. She'll probably like him. I know I'm slower than others. I always have to check my list, or I'll miss something important. That's why I have this notebook with me all the time. Can't leave any mistake, you know. I've been carrying it for so long that it's almost worn out. It's been with me ever since I began working here as a Sapphire. I have no idea how to say that. I should probably look it up one of these days. Of the control team. I know Lady Angela worries about me from time to time, but I got everything under control. I feel like this is the kind of life I've been yearning for ever since a long, long time ago, even before I was capable of thinking. It feels as if I wished for the same thing before, in some other place that wasn't the control team. Malkuf,
Maybe I have to go back to work.
Okay, have a good rest of your day.
Real.
I didn't like her floor in Lobotomy library. I didn't really use the fire damage all that much. Please finish the report. I request by the end of the day. Sure thing, boss. I got it right here on my list. I have turned it in by the end of the day. I'll turn it. Aw. Well, I should get going now. It's a pleasure to talk to you, manager. AIs here, they're all unstable, with the exception of me. It's especially bad for Malkuth. You've noticed it, haven't you? I can't complain, though. It only makes it easier for me to control her. Alright. What hell have we unleashed upon ourselves? Should I bring another child in? Alright, who wants to be next on the docket? Anyone? Any takers? Any takers? Or are you gonna go send Anthony out there to die? Alright, Siphon. Alright, gotta double check this. I'm not confident in my ability to not mess up spelling. Do not look at that one clip I sent the other day. Okay, we're good. Let's see what hairstyle we're feeling today. I'll let you say now and then I'll stop. I think you're on like a second delay, so it's gonna be truly random. Do 55, black hair 12. Bet. Alright, that's actual numbers. I say 55? Is something wrong with me today? Please tell me I didn't say 55. Black hair. Alright. We'll give you a slighty bit of fortitude. Then I'll send you to work on one, bro. 25, 12, black hair, got it. Let's get you some clothes. Get you on a little suit. You're working on one, bro. You can have this. That is not you. I totally didn't forget to put you to work today. You can have a gun. You can have gun. HE! HE! What the fuck? HE! I think there's a mod messing with something. Anyway, girlfriend gets the beak. You can have Huggy Wuggy though. Alright, what we got? What we got in here? What we got? I think I've seen this before. Alright, let's get things out of the way right away. We gotta know for sure. Wait, if I restart the day, does that restart? Nah, it should only reset the day. It shouldn't X out the characters. Alright, we can restart the day. It doesn't crash. We had that problem the other day. On day 2. We did not crash the game by restarting. Alright. We need some insight over here, Reinhardt. You've got anime protag armor. You got this. I did send him to go work. He's just a little slow. Reinhardt, we need you some questions over here. Can't see the health bar from Oh, he's only taking like a couple damage. Yeah, he's fine in there. It's fine. The real kicker is, what are these guidelines? As bad it went down. Okay, cool. So anyway, Griffin, we need you to tag in. Griffin, you're going to be the real hero today. Reinhardt was just warming them up for you. You're going to send us home with this one. We landed to Teth. It was not an Aleph. Okay, while we're doing this, Siphon, you need to get a little smarter in there. You can talk to one bro. Confess your sins. I don't know what you did today, but I know it was something. I don't think it's insight. I don't think insights are best quality in here. After completing a work progress, the lowered with a very low probability. When he escaped, it teleported to a location the department and the manager had to manually verify its position. While breached, it deals black damage to the entire facility. That's less than ideal. Alright. Reinhardt, we need to go order some justice on this boy. Okay, that's the only one that was going off. Alright, let's speed this up a bit. It was a repression! We have a repression worker over here. That's amazing. Yo, it's 80. We got level 5 inside over here though. Alright, Reinhardt, you're gonna be our Giga Chat over here. You're going to get us some justice. Send you to get some attachment work done. No. What is... You can do it, get insight. You can keep working over here. Get attachment work done. Trade off between Griffin and justice orders. More insight. Oh yeah, you'll be more than fine working on that. Let's get health over for you. Yeah, you're strong against white damage. You'll be fine. Siphon, I need you to work a little bit better on the bird. You got pecked a little too much. Okay, Siphon. Wait, what damage does it actually do? It does white damage. You are strong. You might go crazy though. After your performance with the bird, I don't think you're ready. I don't think you're ready to repress a shadow of ruin. It's a little ruiny. We can't trust you with that level of power yet. You gotta put in your time. You gotta put in your time with one bro over here. Okay, this weapon is HE, afterrange, black, very fast. It is strong against white and black. What's the lore? Subject blank unexpectedly survived the consciousness splitting experiment to split and their very being and shadow are now entangled at the quantum level. Okay, let's get this out there. I don't know if this was actually translated or it was machine translated. I got one mod to manually translate everything because like half the mods were all in Korean. The main body takes the form of a shadowy apparition in the black cloak, and its voice sounds like resonating metal. With the shadow, when the shadow materializes, it forms a backlight monster with several inhuman limbs. This breakthrough has created a state of quantum invisibility, leaving only a 0.03 second residual image on the monitor. Laboratory date, containment level 3 researcher. Quantum resonant meter shows the frequency stabilized at Frequency stabilized at 14.5 megahertz, beginning at the 7th conscientious fuck projection now. My fingers trembled, hovering just above the keyboard projection. On the screen, I could see Subject 14 convulsing on the holographic restraint table. A pale golden light oozed out from the nerve access port in the back of his neck. When the mental resonance peaked, a quantum noise suddenly began appearing on the observation screen. The shadow began to writhe, twisting and peeling away almost like old film burning. The moment the alarm went off, I heard the supervisor hissing through the comms. Stop the experiment. Oh my god, that's a lot. But it was already too late. The shadow which had been detected from the body condensed into a bat-like monster in the air. 12 pairs of compound eyes opened at the same time, and the screams of the test subject mixed with the metallic resonance to form eerie choir. When I regained consciousness, the only thing left in the containment room was a floating black cloak, and the security footage showed the subject was devoured by his own shadow. Entry 114. They always said the quantum anomalies are the most difficult to deal with, but broken audio static taught me the real horrors, the mental strain on the paranoia. After the breaching containment, 0.003 seconds after, image appears on the company-wide monitor, but the agents arrived to suppress it. There was nothing there. Gradually crystallizing the air. I could fairly smell tar in the corridor of the information department, which is a sign of its presence. I was blindly groaning in the darkness, holding my mental resonator sensor, when I suddenly heard a metallic whisper from behind me. Are you looking for the traitor too? I turned around, but I only managed to catch a glimpse of the quantum ripples disappearing in the edge of its cloak. The suppression team reported finding both the real body and the shadow, but their bullets passed through the cloak and hit the safety department's coffee machine. Not the coffee machine! These motherfuckers! The real problem arose 6 seconds after the body had been suppressed. The shadow, which hadn't been dealt with yet, suddenly materialized and instantly dissolved the entire team. I now understand what the file meant by must be eliminated simultaneously. When the moonlight passed through the prism device on top of the containment chamber, you see two overlapping projections. The floating black cloak, always maintaining the stance of someone waiting to grasp something, and the entangled shadows behind it, slowly forming extra joints. The barbed tips of the suspected fingers scraped fragments of memories across the wall. Sometimes it hums a melody, a tone filled with the noise of the neural signals. After hearing it in the hallways, the janitor instead insisted that he had seen a burning laboratory with golden liquid covering the floor. 3 days later, we found him hurtled in the ventilation duct, with the blood painted over the walls, depicting shadows devouring each other. In the complete darkness, you can feel memories that don't belong to you, flashing back to your retinas. In the back of the figure is a white cloak working on the machine. Experiment logs show 14th project ready and empty surveillance footage. Alright, I'll be right back. I need to help my dad with something. Okay, okay. I'm back. I'm back. Attack the harmony. What do you mean there's nothing there? It truly is. It truly is. Alright, so let's assume that story, and that's not gameplay-wise, where I don't have to actually kill both at the same time or I die. We'll pretend like that won't be the case. Both these have the same... Well, you need to upgrade more. You need attachment work. Yeah, let's get a little more insight, and then we'll work on attachment for you. She can hug the bird. Repression. Attachment. Attachment. Yeah, you got 30. Let's get you a little more than 30. Need a little more sanity around here. You got 10, you got 7. Whoops. What's the... Where are we at 1? Hold up, wait a second. It starts at 2. Is that Limbus or Library? Where you run... I don't... Wait. Yeah, I don't know what Poise is. I haven't played much of Limbus, I'll be for realsies. I don't like free-to-play games, and I don't like having to wait entire day of work to progress in the story. So I haven't gone through Limbus. I'm on, like, Area 3, I think. Okay, let's cut our losses. Let's cut our losses with this. I don't want it to break out. We'll end the day. Alright, you guys get to vote now. She has no control over this stream now. What the fuck? Holy shit! I think that's an Aleph. I'll be for realsies. I think that might be an Aleph. I didn't know it was going to be in this box. I didn't know it was going to be in its own fucking box. I thought it was just going to be mystery. Alright, Cool Duck. Cool Duck has first point in for fucking magical girls. And then the other one is those betrayed hearts sank into the depths, slowly forgotten the ever lining corridors of time, and then eventually intellect lost all meaning as they forgot even how to exist. Alright, we got two out of 3 votes for the first one. We gotta go with magical girls. Let's see how we get fucked over today. Do you take pride in what you do here? If not, this recent news will likely change your mind. After your arrival, the rate of energy output has increased by 13%. If you still don't feel the significance of this figure, then let me add that it's a record-breaking percentage. How do you feel? I could take pride in my work. We haven't crashed the game yet. Ever since you began working here, the company has been taking strides in improvement. This means you are performing your role very well. Whatever. This shows that there should only be good news to come. I don't think that's true. For machines such as myself doesn't flatter easily. It is good to know that you're happy with your work. I remember your face the very first time you came here. You were so withdrawn, face all gray and grim, and you were all nervous about my presence. Let me know if I need to turn down the level. Turn down the volume in here. Because I can adjust it on my headset, but I have to actually do it for you guys. Don't worry, it's okay for you to be happy now. Today is a rather special day. You see the bottle of champagne on the desk? Allow me to pour you a glass. Shall we toast? Okay. Because I didn't look back on my Resident Evil streams, and that game was a little quiet. I'll be for realsies. It was a little too quiet for my taste. I should have fixed it. I'll probably fix it in the next stream. I convinced myself to do no heal run of Baby Easy mode because I need to complete one of those challenges for infinite ammo. Today's occasion is not something as monumental as someone's birthday or the company's day of founding. You lost an employee for the first time yesterday. In fact, many more shall follow. I'm telling you, this is just in case you were unexpectedly shocked by the news. They had known the risk from the beginning. The company grows, fertilized by their sacrifices. It's as simple as that. Yeah, it's called the incubator on the mod work page. I don't know what it actually does. We'll find out when I send someone to go test it. I'm sure they would have felt proud of something else themselves as they took their final breath, accepting their deaths with would be the greatest respect you can pay them. This is why I popped the bottle of champagne I kept for so long. 3 cheers for the deceased in memoriam of those noble sacrifices. I will drink this champagne. Allow me to give you a bit of advice. To properly drink a glass of champagne, one should gently hold the lower stem of the glass, then take it lightly to savor the bubbles, and then you hold your pinky up while you sip it like a true SpongeBob fan. Perfect, just like that. Alright, we don't need to bring anyone in right now. Do you think it kills on a set timer? I feel kind of bad for killing Reinhardt right on his first day as a working employee. I can't kill my girlfriend. Siphon, you're here, so I'd probably be feeling a little bad if I killed you. Griffin, you're the only person left to choose. You could be today's martyr. Alright, what do we got? While talking with QB, I think it's QB. SP was constantly recovered. When the conversation lasted more than 40 seconds, the employee signed a contract and became a magical girl. The stats of a magical girl were greatly improved at the cost of Matt's SP of the magical girl was reduced by 10 every time a meltdown happens. When the magical girl's HP was damaged, a certain amount of HP was restored every 5 seconds, but a certain amount of SP was deducted at the same time. When there was an employee who was on the verge of a panic in the facility, another kitty cat appeared beside them out of thin air, instigating the employee to become a magical girl. How much time do I have on this? The magical girl who panicked turned into a witch while the company gained a fair amount of energy. Cold Duck, I think you might have been a little too soon on saying that that's not an Aleph. Oh, shit! Do you think the magical girl contract ends at the end of the day, though? That's the real question we gotta answer around here. Alright, so what's your max... Your max SP didn't actually go down, though. They signed the contract, right? I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, let's get some work done. Let's get some work done. Your girlfriend can get her justice up. You still need attachment work, and I'll just tee off on you over here. Get some attachment work done for you too. Reinhardt doesn't have a lot of HP. Gonna with some HP. You can work on the bird. You can work on the bird. Well, we'll find out if Griffin actually turns into a magical girl at some point. But, you know, Griffin may be closely related to Griffith, but at least they won't cause a blood moon to murder all of our facility members. They'll only turn into a witch. Orphan over here doing the Lord's work, getting a perfect on our mysterious shadow. This is the problem I'm running into with only having 3 actual working anomalies. I don't know what to give and take on these 2 fools. She actually got another perfect. What the fuck? So we're out the total enemies channel used. Ah, bruh. What are you talking about? I'm giving you compliments. It might be slight diss compliments, but I'm giving you compliments over here. See, after you said bruh, you missed like 2 pips right there. You missed him by 2 pips. Shouldn't have had your bruh moment. Let's grab this weapon. Grab the suit. Dress up in our suit and tie. Get more repression done on you. More insight done on you. Oh, hold up! Wait a second. Hold the phone. It decreases match HP when you take damage. She used to have 50. She's now down to 23. Griffin can't work the rest of today. We'll find out tomorrow. We'll find out tomorrow if this little fucking egg goes away. Need some health. Ah! But is that too slow? Whatever. He'll be fine. They'll live. Oh wait, they might actually not live. Wait! Griffin! Griffin, run the fuck away! Run the fuck away! Run the fuck away! Those fucking little pecks of 1 point of damage is going to fucking actually kill her by having a mental breakdown. Alright, we'll just chill out. Griffin will chill the fuck out. Alright. Alright. We didn't get anyone killed. Griffin lives to fight another day. Let's end the work. Let's end today on a high note. With 0 deaths. We're about to find out real quick what a witch does to our facility. No, she was taking damage. No, I don't think it's like the meltdown happening. I think it's because she was taking damage and was subtracting from her max SP instead of taking SP damage. Our founder, A, has said this, or maybe I'm just also missing it wrong, and it's every time a meltdown happens, you also lose it too. It could be either or. We don't know. We don't have to test that. We don't have to test that anymore right now. So we don't have to find out the actual truth. Our founder, A, has said this to me many a time. Each successful experiment makes you a better person. The greatness of this company was founded on the multitudes of trials and hardships. So you too shall become great. She can never open her eyes. She'll open her... Okay, I'm going to spoil it for you guys, but like, if this playthrough ends because it keeps crashing, I have an entire little short animated of her, like, canceling the playthrough with her eyes open. It was pretty good. My friend Scarlett showed me that, and I instantly thought of that. Each day in the company is another small experiment towards sharpening your life for the better. Shaping, whatever. How has your day been today? Well, of course it was fine. Let's spare the pleasantries, no? Manager, how has your life been? Absolutely shit! Nothing special. It could be better. I cannot see the color of your life as you do. While I am unable to console you with empty words such as, "That's not true." Many things will change while you are here. That much is clear. This is a simple metaphor, but the seed of a tree will not grow just anywhere. It requires fertile soil, the right temperature, and fresh water. However, most seeds fall on barren soil. For those malfallen seeds, stretching out their roots and sprouting even small leaves are challenges full of pain. I can't provide you with water or sunlight. However, I will do my best to tend the soil. You do that, Angela. This clanker would never kill me in a nanosecond. I'm too nice and cool. Alright. We gotta keep the girlfriend alive, so she gets the after image. She gets a whole after image right here. She's got a black weapon, she's got a HE armor. She'll be fine, she'll be fine. Honestly, we don't need you having the pistol. Because the pistol's not going to help us right now. We need some white damage. It won't save any Panic employees because we have the stupid fucking cat. I have beaten the vanilla game. I've beat it like twice. I beat it once on my own and once for a couple other friends. It was a pain in the ass, though. On the second playthrough, I totally modded it to make it easier. That was before all the abnormality mods came out, and it was just like equipments that you had to like pull out the console and manually add yourself. We don't have any better armor, right? Griffin can have this armor. We just won't let her get punched. Yeah, we won't let her get punched. She's the only one that could take black damage, though. Complete 8 processes in the containment wall. Did I not finish this? How did I not finish this? We can finish this today. Who wants to work suppression today? We need health. We need health. Siphon, you're just gonna punch the bird a bit. No, Rose also needs... No, you'll punch the bird. Siphon can actually train some justice. Get some justice around. And then you guys need health. Wait, hold up. I don't see any... Okay, the egg is gone. The egg is gone. It is not permanent. It resets on day. So the real threat is just someone panicking and everything going to shit. Get insight for you. You perfect that. Get back in there, boy. You get some more health. You actually perfected it again. What a hero. One absolute Chad over here. We have the most chillest... We have a bunch of floating boys. If you think about it, this is definitely a floating boy. This is also a floating boy, with a floating man behind him. And we have a bird, just resting his little feet before he floats around. And then we have the devil incarnate. You got 2 health. You only got 1 health. We can get a little more health for you. You got 3 health. We'll get another pip of health on you. Get back in there. Get back. You're doing some good work over here. You're doing some amazing work, Siphon. Should have listened to you when you said you could take that abnormality over there. Yeah, get some more insight over here. Yeah, get some more health on you. Not doing amazing work on getting health, but everyone has to start somewhere. Alright. Got 17 justice out of that? Jesus. Alright, we'll give you a little break. You beat the child a little too much. You gotta go confess your sins to one bro a little bit. I don't make the rules around here. You can punch one bro a little bit. You can do some more repression work. Talk to the bird a little more. Both have 4 extra health. You need a little more sanity though. Look, I'm pausing the game. Pausing the game. I'm not letting a meltdown happen. Today that is. Jesus Christ, what the fuck? What a fucking hero over here. What a real hero. Do we have a gift in here? No associated gift. Damn, you don't deserve a gift. Get some insight work done. Punch the skull a little bit. You'll be fine. Talk to the bird. No, you can hug the bird. You need a little bit of work done. Punch the child. Alright. We didn't get amazing stats out of it. But we finished the mission. That's what's important. Yeah, we can go for that ego. It'd be funny. It'd be funny if a tool had an ego gift. Who all has ego gifts right now? Let's take roll call. Well, I have to actually cook them, apparently. Rose, do you have any ego gifts? No. I haven't actually had you work on too much. Griffin has both. Reinhardt has both. You also have one. You're missing the beak from the bird. You can go talk to the bird once. Yeah. Rose needs a little bit of thorns on her head. I gave us some repression work too. One of these two. We're still at 2. Yeah, we're still at 2 counter. Yeah, give it to you. You can talk to the bird now. You can do that. Rose needs to grow in her attachment. You can talk to the bird. Hug the skull. No, actually fight the skull. Go fight that skull. She got 10. You can use some. You're only at 25. You know what? I didn't want to think about the core suppressions, but we'll reach that road when we get there. What'd you do to that bird? What was this? What was this over here? You better on that bird. Reinhardt's still not at 30. Rez can go talk to the bird. You can punch the skull for a few. Reinhardt's just past 30. Yeah. And I'll finish to stay out when he's finished. Okay. Everyone's done. Level 3, level 3, level 3. Siphon's now at level 3 too. He went all the way to level 3 Justice. That boy's getting strong. They leveled up 2. Level 3 Insight. Okay, okay, this is good. This is good right now. I once tried to do Kaizo. I don't remember how far I got. But it annoyed me to a great effect that that mod was never finished and didn't have all the Alephs done for Kaizo. Alright, what we got? You see the song in front of you. It's approaching, becoming more colorful by the second. What's going on inside of it? That's definitely... That doesn't seem translated. Huh. Well, shit. No fucking clue what this says. We have the song in front of you. What's going on inside of it? And, I hope someone knows some Korean language over here. We got Cool Duck for 3. That probably is Fragment. Yeah, we won't pick first one then. Alright. Let's see what this I almost said Chinese. This Korean language is. It would never be Aleph, nah. It could never be Aleph. As you are aware, there are numerous employees working for our company. A majority of them would like to know more about you as a person. Some will take the initiative and attempt to approach you first. It's rather funny. Knowing who you are will not do anything to improve their odds. There are no regulations to prevent them from coming all the way up to your office to interact with you face to face, unfortunately. It seems the one who set those rules in place did not consider situations like this. I suppose this may be a good opportunity for you to show them that you are generous and caring enough to have chats with your subordinates. Words tend to travel faster than you think. I'll not stop you from meeting with someone if there are employees who wish to visit you, but please keep in mind that you do not have to do everything they ask of you. Simply thank them for their effort. Tell them you hope they will keep up the good work. That will benefit both parties, don't you think? Are you still following me? What we need as a gesture of goodwill, and nothing more? Do not go overboard and listen to whatever nonsense they have to say. Give them a vending machine, and next they will be come knocking, demanding a bar. I expect you to make the right decision. We need to be honest here, Malkuth. You simply can't suppress the ordeals with the employees you currently have at your disposal. Trust me, I'm the head of the information team. Even if your team were to suppress the ordeals on their own, there's too great of a risk of extreme mental damage to your employees. But Yasan, we only need to consider the mortality rate of the agents and the possibility of abnormalities breaching. Malkuth, Lady Angela said that one crazy employee will kill 10 others. I'm a Sephiroth of the control team. I may be outrageous. I may make outrageous mistakes in all other aspects, but this role I know better than anyone else. I know how to handle employees at the verge of insanity, and I even wrote down a code of conduct for it. Honestly, it feels like I'm the only one who follows the guide. Am I wrong? Please tell me if you happen to need it. I can always share a copy with you. I'm fine. But the code of yours... I don't need weak employees in my department. Weakness means elimination, the death of your place in my department. To work for the control team, the department that leads the corporation signifies that you should be more capable than everyone else. Dude, I don't remember her being like this. I don't remember her being an actual bitch like this. It's been a while since I've actually listened to Malkuth's dialogue. I remember her the least out of the entire cast. Manager, please say something to them. You've been watching this happen to those weak-willed employees from the comfort of your office, haven't you? Can any one of you guys say something? Well, thanks so much for visiting me. It made me so happy. We should meet up again sometime. All of us upper Sephiroths. I have an announcement to the Sephiroth of this upper layer. The mental corruption level of the control team employee exceeded the maximum threshold. And just what did the other Sephiroths do in the meantime? Sit and watch. The control team has failed to handle the ordeals. Supplement the staff immediately and suppress the ordeals. I will ask for the support of the other departments. Complete a dusk ordeal. Alright. Alright. Who's our magical abnormality over here? We've imprinted on day 6, so if we don't like this motherfucker, or if it doesn't load, we could just reload. I don't have anyone to really deal with our nonsense. So good luck, baby. You gotta go take one for the team over there. You know how it is. The real question is, who's going to be our next child of sacrifice? Siphon already spoke up. Duck, Enjoyer, it's going to have to be one of you two. You're going to have to play some rock, paper, scissors over here. Okay. Do you want to be known as the TBE? Or just Tomboy? Or Enjoyer? What do you want to be known as in here? Alright, randomizer, load up. Alright, Tomboy. Do you have some numbers picked out for me, or do you want to go with random? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that's what we got over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I can be convinced this is a Tomboy Enjoyer right here. This is definitely it. Alright, let's give you more than 0 stats. I won't be that mean to you. We'll give you level 2 and fortitude in mine over here. What do we have in the closet for you? We can give you a range since you don't have much attack speed right now, and then we can throw you with. We can give you the Huggy Wuggy. All right. Hold the phone. What am I looking at? That's a bottle. That is definitely a bottle. I can confirm that's some eyes in a bottle. It might be a teardrop. Alright, we need some insight. We need some insight on this bottle. We got a will-o-wisp in this bottle. It does pale damage. It does not like insight. I can confirm it does not like insight. Our Fifis were hurt. Our Fifis were hurt. What? Hold up, wait a second. Our Fifis were not hurt. Our Fifis were in fact not fucking hurt at all. Another one. What if we punch the bottle? Look. If anyone asks, our girlfriend has protagonist armor. She can take all the soul damage. She works in the hospital and retail. She can take all the soul damage for days. You know what? That is an excellent observation right there. What if we just restrain it? You've convinced me with that one. I mean, it's better than looking at it. It's half and half on hugging it. We might need to scream at the bottle some. I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced, but punching the bottle is a little bit better for her. She doesn't have level 3 in repression. Yeah. We might need to punch the bottle. And it hates being looked at. We cannot talk the bottle into a conversation. Definitely some words right here. That's a lot of knowledge right there. Knowledge is being detected. Definitely knowledge. Alright, what do we got over here? Tomboy can go repress them. We don't really have anyone to train health, sadly, so... Siphon, you're going to have to go punch that skull. And then... these two fools... need to learn some compassion over here. Hug the bird. Punch the skull. I forgot about you. Do you think she can handle that alone? They're weak to black damage, right? Yeah, they're weak to black damage. Dude, she could fucking take them. She could... How many spawned, though? Oh, there's 2. Hold up! Wait a second, let's turn off fucking million times speed. You go the other way, sir. Other way, other way. Let's take note. Let's take a note of how much damage she does. Or is getting done. Everyone's up there. They'll be fine. She might need more than no help. Might need more than no help. Yeah, I think it's just a bug sprite. She has this thing over here, but... Let's go have her chill. Let's go chill over here. Alright, you guys need to go punch the robot. Okay, I need you guys to not stack up on him. Do not stack up on him. The tankiest one can be in front. That'd be Reinhardt. Reinhardt, you can take some damage. Griffin, I need you to walk to our side, then hit. Or not. Or not. She can walk away. She can definitely walk away. Where's the other one at? No one's down there. Reinhardt, I need you to run away. Okay, they're fine. They're fine. Alright, let's chill for a little bit. Get some health going. Alright, they'll be fine. You, and you. Go punch that robot. Alright, no one died. We have defeated robots. You get back to messing with the cloak boy. You need to punch a skull. And you two need to hug a bird. You need to hug it more. Punch the glass bottle. Oh, it does 0 to 1. That's why it did so little damage. You punch a skull. You punch a bottle. You hug a bird. You repress that dude. Oh, and it doesn't break out. Still don't know what it does, though. You hug a skull. You go back to punching a bottle. Soul of Essence, +1 attack, movement speed and attack speed. Soul Essence. Endured. Holy shit! Invulnerable my ass! You fucking sneeze on the child and they die. With the amount of things that probably do pale damage, I don't think we could put that in most things. That's fine. You could punch the skull another time. Keep leveling up that health. Do you think this is translated? Huh. This... It's probably is like somewhere along the lines of... like a god's little teardrop in a bottle, and they contained it for the world. Let's go with that. We can't give anyone the fucking teardrop armor that's about to work on the bottle. Pale damage is not allowed in this department. Okay, you do sanity damage. You'll be fine. Everyone up here is okay. Everyone down here can't wear that armor. You can hug the skull again. You can talk to the bird. Punch the bottle. Punch the skull. How are they looking over here? Bro. Why is she calling me? Hello? Hello? Bro. I can't really hear you because you're on my phone. Hello? Okay. I did see... well, I didn't see you in chat, but I saw chat. Chat's still here. Yeah, I saw the hi. I saw the hi. I saw you come back. I'm brand. Okay, after this one I can move on to the next day. Actually, what are your gains? What are your gains? You got 13 health. Let's get another one. Yeah, it's fine. I'll be fine. Alright, you have officially leveled up to level 4. Alright, what horrors of the nights are over here? Is there a nail, is there a grasp in your heart I can nail on? I think I know what that abnormality is. I think that's the one from library. Oh, there's Huggy Wuggy. We can't have Huggy Wuggy. We already got a Huggy Wuggy. So it's between these two. The kid claims to have seen a green whale on the beach. It's between the nail on the heart and the green whale on the beach. Damn. Girlfriend has vetoed all of you. The energy output of our facility is ever increasing. You have proven that you are much more capable than you originally perceived yourself to be. A high echelon is watching you. Our founder, A, is among them. What do you know about A? A, he is a visionary. A farmer who sowed seeds on a virgin soil no one had approached before. In time, he may express interest in meeting you in person. If that happens, you'll be able to make your dreams come true. Myself? Well, of course I highly admire him. But to be fair, he is the one who created me. He is also an enigmatic person. I imagine there are a few who could truly understand him. In fact, to truly understand anyone is difficult. Will the day come that I understand you completely? Manager, you are the head of this corporation. You are supposed to set an example for others, but that outfit would warrant at least 10 penalty points in our department. The manager should be no exception. However, the rule states that a Sapphire had no authority to impose penalty points on the manager, so I must let you off for now. I am Yasad, the Sapphire of the information team. The information team is in charge of processing and archiving all the data of our company. New information is generated every day, and we need to ensure the information is accurate, so we must concentrate and focus on our job at all times. Dude, I can't believe they didn't give Yasad a nasally voice in the library. They were just too scared to put his voice in a true personification of his character. It must be compared to a massive who the fuck? A single bit of misinformation could lead to an uncontrollable disaster. I am sure you can understand the gravity of my work. Every sliver of the information that you read contains the despair and desperation of our employees. Please do not think lightly of that information. It seems you are curious about my outfit. I have an aversion to exposing any part of my body. That's where I wear long sleeve pants, socks, gloves, and a turtleneck. Don't forget my turtleneck. I don't exactly remember when I started feeling this way, but it's likely that I've been this way ever before I joined the company. Yasan, do you have any spare paper? Our department could use some. Exact. The rule states that we're not supposed to trade resources between teams. It should be in the very first page of your Sapphire manual. Alright. Stop giving me that sharp look, Mr. Viper. Well, I'll be heading out. Not in the mood to get bitten today. Hey, Cool Duck, welcome back. What What are you trying to say with that expression of yours? Is this entertaining to you? Does my nickname make you laugh? My apologies. I overreacted a bit. Others are simply use my nickname as a joke, but others use it in a more serious manner. I need to take it right up to HR with you. I know there are many employees who genuinely despise me. Nicknames may be a childish thing, but there's no better way to describe a person in such few words. Okay, have a good night, Cool Duck. I'll be streaming this probably every Wednesday until it crashes. Because normal schedule is Mondays is normal whatever I feel streams, and then Wednesdays is basically normally how I feel streams, but it's been more horror game focused. And that's how Lobotomy Corp became the greatest horror game known to man. Because it didn't want to play Alien Isolation anymore for a while. I personally like my nickname. What's your opinion, manager? I like the sound of it. It doesn't have a nice ring to it. I like the sound of it, Mr. Viper. Seems we're in agreement then. I should get going now. I need to finish today's work. Oh, and I must send you to the next assignment. You saw the Viper. Complete 4 instinct work. Good thing we have things we can work on for instinct. Alright, someone can wear the gym suit. Reinhardt, you can wear the gym suit. Just don't get punched by some pale damage out of nowhere. Griffin. Eh, you can stand that. Actually, you know, nah, you can stand that. Yeah, we'll have 2 people that are strong against black damage. We need someone, some brave soul to come over to our department. But I don't know who. What work types can you get done over here? You can't do inside over here. You can do everything else though. Besides this too. Technically we could do everything because it doesn't do any damage. But it wouldn't be very good XP wise. Ugh. Siphon can come over here. Siphon can work on this. Open your snap, your snappy. What'd you send me? She's doing all the cleaning. She's doing all the work. She's letting the store not fall apart. Okay. That means I could hire someone else and throw him back up here. All right. In the honor of Cool Duck leaving, we definitely won't kill his character off screen while he's gone. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. What are we feeling like Cool Duck is? What's his profile picture? Oh, it's Goku. That's the closest we're going to get around here. That feels like a Cool Duck to me. I'll give you 3 points, 2 points on that. Keep it casual around here. Keep it casual. Let's get him some clothes. Can't have him running around with nothing now. I didn't put him on the team. Cool Duck, you get the other Huggy suit. And for your weapon of choice, I don't have much to go around here, but you can have a gun. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? Oh yeah, the whale. That's definitely a whale over here. I don't think we should hug the whale. Animals do like instinct, but this whale might be dead. And it's also modded. We can look at the whale. We can look at the whale. Siphon, you gotta go look at the whale. We can't kill the girlfriend right away. This might be a Teth. I don't think it's enough P boxes to be a HE. So it's 50 on that. It's not a. Is it? Is it really punching? It's definitely not punching. Okay. Okay. It did black damage. Everyone's weak to black damage over here. This is less than ideal. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? We can definitely can't hug that whale. Oh, we have another repression. We can restrain the whale. It needs a repression worker now. I can have her work on suppression. She does have more stats. You can go hug a bottle. We need that temperance up a little bit. But you should also punch the bottle. Can't really look at the bottle. No, we can just do suppression down here. You can do that. You need to hug a skull. You need to punch a bird. Well, you need to punch a skull. We can't have you punching the bird right now. Alright, what's our tips? What's our tips? Counter decreased when the result was bad. Generates a significant amount during repression work. However, if it's repressed again within the same day, the body will explode, resulting in severe black damage to the one that... I did do repression twice. I don't think it did enough damage. I think my girlfriend's just built different. She tanked that kamikaze, apparently. Severe black... Don't worry about it. After bursting, it will stabilize and no longer be able to breach for the day. But its energy output will drop dramatically. The suppression or bursting can trigger other abnormalities. I don't know. Okay. Okay, let's not make it go boom boom. What's melting down? I have no idea what's melting down. Someone needs to punch a skull, right? Yeah, you need to punch a skull, and then we'll set someone off to do the day. Let's wait until you're back up there. Orange Dawn, Orange Dawn. I forget what they're weak to. I think it's red damage. But they do red damage. I think just about everyone but Griffin will be okay. So let's send Griffin in to punch a skull. Put this on 1x speed. Vulnerable, normal. They do red damage. Everyone should be fine up here. Y'all should be fine. I'll look on you too. While you go punch some worms. Oh shit, this is less than ideal actually though. They have melee weapons. It's gonna be a pain in the ass for them to actually hit. Dude, why are you running that way? Go back to the healing zone. Okay, this isn't gonna work. We need everyone just on them. You guys just chill out down here. Actually, it'll be quicker to heal you guys up here. They'll probably teleport up there. And I can just have them deal with it. They did teleport up there. That's annoying. You. Actually, not you. Then Rez can also get over here. After one more heal, you can go back up there. Ah! Dude, she's gonna die. Dude, why the fuck? That's so fucking annoying. Why'd everyone run away? Dude, I fucking hate the worms. They're such a piece of shit. Who needs a punch a skull? You need a punch a skull. You need to hug a bird. There's a Teth. Look at a bird. Punch a skull. Griffith, and you can chill out down here. You can punch a skull, and you can hug a bird. Actually, no. I need one of these guys up here to actually stop containment breach. What weapon do you have? Pretty sure they're weak against white, so I'll send you in there. Ah, damn, they're over here, whatever. Okay, don't have to worry about that. You continue work on that. You continue working on that. You can punch a skull. You can work on insight, and you need justice. You can punch a bottle. You can hug a skull. You can look at a bird. You can look at a whale. You can punch a bottle. Okay, so it's weak to red damage. You can punch a bird. You can repress the boy. You can talk to a skull. You can punch a bird. That's not a bird, that's a bottle. You can punch a bird. You can hug a skull. You can punch a bottle. You can look at a whale. Hmm. Right. You can look at a bird, hug a skull, punch a boy, punch a bottle, look at a whale, punch a bottle, hug a skull. Actually, yeah, one of you hug the bird. You can hug the bird. You can hug the skull. You can punch a boy. You can look at the whale after you heal. Right, you're healed. 11 to 20 black damage. It's slow though. We need different suits for them. They take too much damage from working on the whale. And the whale is good to work on for insight. Not for anything else. Actually, fuck the whale. I'm just gonna get the stuff and throw it away. You can continue punching this bottle, get more health. You can hug a bird. You can... Yeah, you can punch the skull. She's going perfect that. Actually, you can hug the skull. You can get your ass back in there. I'm gonna press that. You can look at a... not look at a whale. You're hurt. Tell you what, instead of you looking at the whale, you're gonna punch a bottle. Get some more health. Then I think that's about it. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough for today. Alright, what we got? What we got? She was so talkative before, yet in the end, loneliness was the only listener. I'm not sure if that's vanilla. Ashes to ashes, we all fall down. I think that's vanilla. Over time, her bearable sorrow grew into a mournful obsession, covered in countless hairy, lengthy hairs. I'm pretty sure this is also vanilla. Don't remember what this one is. I think this might be the matchstick girl. I think this one might be Beauty and the Beast.
The Beast.
You want me a Beauty and the Beast? You don't want the first one? You want Beauty and the Beast? I don't even know if it's Beauty and the Beast. The line is, over time, her unbearable sorrow grew into mournful obsession, covered in countless lengthy hairs.
I don't care, do it.
Actually, I don't think that is Beauty and the Beast. I think that's a hair monster.
Even better.
Okay, okay. We have vetoes. Okay, apparently 2 isn't Scorch Girl. Maybe this is a modded London Bridge SCP. Let me ask you a question. What would you do if one of your subordinates, who is harvesting energy from an abnormality to meet the quota, shall face certain death doing so? This is a very basic question, so I'm certain you know the right answer. What would you do? We must continue producing energy. I'll save the employee.
You don't give it.
No, those are the 2 options. Continue producing or save the employee. Damn. She said fuck that employee. That is not the perfect answer I was expecting. The truest answer would be to harvest enough energy before such a situation could arise. The Lobotomy Corporation is an industry giant, and its mission to produce energy is our top priority. I have my door open. Am I fucking Arizona? I'm not cool in my I'm not cool in my room. Hold on. I was wondering why it's so fucking hot. Also, these are perfect. You do seem to listen to my words. I expect you to manage your subordinates with that attitude. You exceeded my expectation. Oh no. You've ex... Fuck. Nasally voice. It's not coming to me.
Huh?
I can't do this dude's voice right now. Fuck! My nose is clear! God damn it! The one time it's fucking me over that I can breathe. You've exceeded my expectations. Okay, I got it. You've exceeded my expectations, despite your first impressions. Allow me to explain your next. Hassan, I heard that your team had a ton of casualties. How many times has it been now? Shouldn't you be at your team's side? Well, it's super depressing over there. Accidents happen. I want them to understand that it's not a big fuss. Dwelling on it only encourages them to cry more, and it will eventually tire them out. Leave the children to cry after the parents died, they said. But people have died. Maybe you should say something like, at least some half-hearted commemorative speech to cheer the employees up. I mean, we should lead our departments and all. Perhaps your aim is different from mine, then. I see no point in being sentimental. Caring too much about the respect of employees or little complaints they make will steer you away from what's truly important. Well, I'm just saying. I guess there's no right answer, is there? We're both busy, so I'll see you later. What do you think, manager? Should I go comfort them for the sake of the department's morale? No, damn. A gesture of goodwill without sincerity is nothing more than an act of diplomacy after all. We're not the ones whose lives are on the line. We don't live with the risk of every moment possibly being the last. Nor are we always so close to death's touch as to not have any sentimental attachment to life or worldly values. I agree with the I disagree with the way Hod copes with it. She just seeks to comfort her own mind and turn a blind eye to reality. It'd be much more helpful to work hard to find ways to minimize casualties in the future. We don't really need another employee other than more damage. Display damage numbers to reduce fear for the clerks. Give me UI, HP UI. I'm tired of having to look at my screen for how much damage we're taking. We don't really need to hire anyone right now. I'm not forgetting one. No, wait! Hold it! Oh, wait, no. Cool Duck's right here. Yeah, we don't have anyone to throw into the fray right now. We don't need to hire any employees. We have enough things to manage right now. Okay, everyone up here can have the gym suit. Just don't get sneezed on by pale damage and you'll be fine. These two Yo! What the fuck? Siphon's got all that drip. He's got Soulless Essence covering his eyes, he got the necklace of the beat, and he's got a hat. Fucking Siphon over here having all the drip. I will buff your Prudence, because we got nothing to work on Prudence right now with you. Besides the whale, but the whale can wait. We'll level up your Prudence a little bit. But besides the point, we need to actually give you something to work on the whale. So we'll give you the after image, so you can work on the whale without danger, since it's 7 black damage. The HE kind of negates some of the damage. She's only taking 1-to-1 damage. She'll be fine. She doesn't need the endured black damage. I think that's how it works. I don't think it's strictly abnormalities that receive damage bonuses based on what they are. I think it's also for the suits. We don't have anyone to hug in this fucking facility, unless it's this one. Let's see, let's see. What we got over here? I don't think we can hug that lady. Definitely don't think we can hug that lady. Look, you're already wearing a blindfold. You can go talk to the lady without staring at her. And then you can talk to the whale. Actually... yeah, you can do one repression on the whale. Siphon, I don't think you have sight on the inside. This is not a very insightful job going on over here. You are not cooked. You just have you're too strong against sanity damage. Alright, it's the lady's job to go feel around on her. We'll do an attachment work. And you can talk to the whale. Is everyone okay? Everyone is okay. It only did what? Like 20 sanity damage to everyone. Do not try to hug the lady crying in the corner. She doesn't like it. She says bad touchies. It's 100%, but 100%. Hold up, wait a second. 100% my fucking ass. You fucking missed 3 pips. Oh wait, you know what? Everyone that's important lived. Let's get the facts straight. Everyone important lived. Everyone, all the clerks might have fucking had their eardrums ruptured, but everyone that was important lived. Alright, let's get some work done over here. You can go punch the boy. You need to punch a skull. And then you can use some insight work. And then you can actually just go punch that lady. We only, like Hod said, like Assad said, we only sustained minor casualties. It was only minor casualties. Let's get the facts straight around here. That's the story we're going with. Oh, you're still working on that. We need some attachment work. They're all working a little too slow for my liking. I'll give you attachment work. Reinhardt needs some justice. He doesn't have enough justice. Oh wait, hold up, wait a second. They're weak to white damage, but they do black damage. Rose is already suppressing. She might be okay. It does very fast damage. Okay, you need to go help Rose. Yeah, they're fine. They're all fine. Yeah, we got this. Everyone's okay. Everyone's okay. Fruits of Understanding, completely safe. Completely safe. Okay, we can work level 2 over here. But anything further makes it go crazy. Employees at Temperance level 1 may turn their heads back after hearing her. If they do, they will subject to panic attack. When attachment was performed, the counter lowered. I'm assuming it is a department-wide scream, white damage. We need some attachment work done. You can go hug a bottle. You can go hug a bottle. You need some more health, so go punch the lady. Reinhardt needs repression. You can use that. You can use insight. Okay, yeah, I think we're safe too. Actually, just speed up time. You can, you don't have any stats. You can go hug the skull. You can go hug the bottle some more. You can go punch the lady. Someone can go look at this bird. Be like, is that bird? Is that truly bird? You can go do that. Ooh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. He didn't break out. I can buy whale gear, but it's not super useful. Actually, Black Beam 0.6 is pretty good. Good observation. I was thinking about the Eagle weapon. Bloated Eye. +2 health. Work speed -2. Success -2, but speed +2. What's the story of this whale? Whale explosion is a rare phenomenon that typically occurs when a whale strands or dies. The combination of the external air pressure and the internal gas generated by the decomposition causes the body to burst, creating a sudden explosion of flesh, blood, and organs. I don't think I'll ever go back to that beach again. You likely know why, but allow me to explain. It was a sunny morning. I had gone to the beach with a couple of kids from the neighborhood. It was just us, and I thought we had everything we needed. What could go wrong? We had a blast, really. As the only grown-up there, I had to take care of the children, so I chose to follow them, and found a bunch of green whales motionless on the seaside, already lifeless. You're aware that it's normal for whales in such case to burst, right? I quickly tried to move the youngsters away from the spot. I still can't forget the bad smell in the atmosphere when one of the whale's corpses exploded, and unexpectedly, I did my best. Data from the Encyclopedia. Whenever a person dies and the body is not embalmed, within 5 to 8 days it undergoes a high degree of decay. This process produces a large amount of putrid gas which fills the soft tissues throughout the body, resulting in severe swelling, including extreme swollen face and protruding eyeballs. Thickened and turned out lips stretched. This is literally just a fucking science report. Blah 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 blah. Stages of decomposition. Several children were taken from their homes by an unknown man. Their parents begged us to find them, offering a generous reward. Okay. And our staff eventually discovered in a contaminated pool at the industrial site. Most of the children were badly affected by radiation, and a few were confirmed dead. Not far from where the children were, we found decomposing bodies in Liquefacious states of a strange man. Later, the investigation revealed that the man suffered from intense paranoia. He used this description of the ocean to lure some children who had never been exposed to the ocean, to a waste pool. We do not know what the parents of those children did to him. However, we found his body 1 week later. Seems legit, checks out. We need to work on this wheel some more. We actually could use that gear. Go look at the wheel. Go punch the girl. Reinhardt, go repress the boy. You go look at a bird. You go hug a skull. You go look at a whale. Look at mine, their suit. It's not a bad suit, but I'd rather have the weapon. You know what? Let's have a weapon. We need another black damage dealing weapon. Just got 10 more health from that. Let's make her swole. Alright, wall gazer. Definitely seen this before. Yeah, some motherfucker had some radioactive whale carcasses. We're just going to nuke someone with these 3 fucking whale carcasses. You know what? It would be pretty funny if we threw this and it just explodes and hurts us too. That'd be terrible, but it'd be funny. This is just a reskin of Punishing Burns. You win some and load some. We need like 3 of these little weapons out in here. They'll do big damage. Someone needs to hug the skull. You can hug the skull. You'll punch a boy. Wants to look at Burb. You can look at Burb. You hug that. You can punch the glass bottle. You'll break the glass. When the result was normal, the Clive lowered with normal. When the result is bad, lowered. When the lady with the wall facing the wall counter hit 0, every employee in the department suffered white damage. Screaming Wedge. That's a pretty good white damage dealing weapon. It's 35, we need 70. Armor's not too fancy though. Armor's not too fancy. That whale, that whale, that whale! Quick, someone, run to the whale! Griffin, I need you to run your ass. Thank you, Griffin. You're a hero. Punch that bottle. Punch the woman. Hug the boy. Hug the skull. I mean, hug the boy. I mean, put him in a headlock. I don't know what repression does. Is repression just yelling at them over and over again? And insight is just punching them? I don't know the actual lore on the observations. Go punch the bottle. Go punch the girl. Go punch the skull. Go hug a boy. Go look at a burb. Go look at a whale. Yeah. The preparations? No, it's not those. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Maybe it's in basic information. Ah! Will increase... doesn't say what it actually does to them, though. Maybe it's not like the actual handbook they threw out. I wish I could get like a physical copy of that thing. About the little watch. About the little knockoff watch of Hakma's little pocket watch. Are you good to look at that whale again? Yeah, you can look at the whale. You can hug the skull. You can punch the boy. You can look at a burb. Everyone's kind of melting down. No, wait, everyone up here can't touch the bottle. The bottle's contaminated. It will fucking nuke a boy up there. You can punch a bottle, though. And then you can punch a girl, though. Someone needs to come down here and do the whale. Not like that, though. Not like that. Not like that. Just a little more and I can get this weapon. I think I will do it. Hold out for that weapon. Alright, we got 3 hammers. We got 3 fucking black hole hitting hammers. I threw someone to go punch the skull. The skull did not like. I can confirm the skull did not like. Yeah, let's get another one of these. Throw insight on you. Okay, the bird's going down. You can look at Burb. You can punch a boy. You can hug a skull. I'd rather not take bite damage. I'm pretty sure it's... You know what? We don't actually know. Oh wait, it doesn't have it, so it won't melt down. I'll just lose some energy. You can go punch it now, though. Hold up! Wait a second! Hold it! I didn't see the whale was going off too. Quick, Griffin, I need you to come save the whale. Does it damage the whole facility if it explodes? No fucking clue. Oh wait, it walks about. So it's weak against red damage. Okay, okay. Okay, 2 suits are fine. We got two crossbows. We don't really need the armor. And everyone's doing hunky-dory. 0 deaths. Reinhardt's up to level 4 now. Cool Duck's at level 3. Look, I'd rather not have to deal with Timu Army in Black. What do we got? The portrait encaptures a moment. It is what we are destined to lose. I think that's just a normal portrait. A group of strangely dressed people came out from the containment box. They have tin cans on their head and the plastic bodies. That sounds interesting. Inhabit a parallel world! Do you want the toy soldiers or the parallel worlds? One of them could be really cool, and one of them could be really not cool. Or both of them could be really not cool. Alright, you have voted for parallel worlds. Let's see, what could possibly go wrong? Manager. Among these three letters of the alphabet, A, B, or C, which would you select? We could throw Cartman down the drain. So you picked one. Good. Now listen, please. Now please listen carefully. Alright, the letter C. Not a bad choice. Persons who select C believe the process is more important than outcome. Therefore, they are good at planning ahead and enjoying change. They will be able to gain insight and attain inner growth without being confined by the rules. This is a new pastime among the employees. I find it rather uninteresting. There is no significant basis behind the observations, but it's admittedly a little fun to waste time with these tests. You know, maybe I can imagine whether I would have been this or that kind of person if I were human. Is it too odd for me to think about that? The letter Z. Zoo! Oh, ox. Hey, that's cheating. That's not a place at all. Doesn't count. Oops, I didn't know you were here. Yasad, sir. Sorry, I didn't know we were supposed... I know we weren't supposed to slack off during work hours, but... he insisted we... What? You started it! You wanted to get back at me for last time, remember? Shut it, you dork. I'll think about the appropriate response for this case later. You two, focus on your work. Of course, Yasad, sir. We're sorry. Looks like word chaining is starting to become one of the more popular pastimes here again. Do you happen to enjoy word chaining, manager? Yasad begins to get lost in thought. James, you know you can't enter the cell for work when your mental corruption level is above 80%. It's against the rules. I know, just this once, please. You know what happens if I fail to finish the assignment work regimen? Besides, you know how Sally went in at 82 one time, it came out fine. And I'm only at 81, please? Come on, we're friends. What are friends for? Acting so strict and the employees will end up isolating you. It'll be so lonely. Just kidding. Even if all the employees were to hate you, I'd still be your playmate. You know, the word playmate has no place in this corp. Whoops, my bad. Anyway, can I please get to work now, my lord Yasad? Don't forget that I cut you some slack yesterday when you were playing Word Chain. Fine, but just this once. And make sure to take a psychological examination right afterwards. You bet. Thank you, Yasad. See you in a bit. At times, I see hallucinations when I changed my clothes. Though the clothes, I could see my skin covered with festering boils. Of course, my body is perfectly fine when I open my eyes. It has come to a point where I begin to find the sight of my normal skin strange and unnatural. I can't help but ask myself, why is my body intact? Why is it not rotting? I've asked the other serfs about these visions, but it seems that I'm the only one who experiences this. Attachment work. I guess we're gonna have to hug that skull a lot. I don't have anything else to fucking throw at it. I can afford to put someone in information team since we actually have things that can be worked on with the dudes over here. Reduce fear damage on clerks. Who gives a fuck about clerks? Give me damage numbers. Yeah, I'll hire someone and just make them level 2 right away. I'll give them level 2 justice because I can train them on the bottle. But I'll give them level 2 everything else. That'll be fine. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's give you some hunky-dory. I didn't... Well... Angelina, I didn't actually mean to give you that hairstyle, but I guess you're in it to win it now. Get in there, Angelina. You can have a big, you can shoot someone from afar. Siphon, I'll give you the big fuck off, mallet. Angelina needs some appropriate work attire for this part of the facility. Which will be the bloated, actually. Siphon... Yeah, it's literally, the bloated is way better than what you were wearing before. Got all that drip, bruh. Can't believe it. What do you guys have as weapons? You guys can have the 2 pistols, and Griffin can have the auto crossbow. And then you... It's short range. I don't like it. Reinhardt can have the other big fuck off mallets. Okay, we'll have 2 red damage dealing things. We have 1 white damage in both corridors. And then we don't have red damage down here, but I think a very fast, short-ranged hits and a 1 big bonk will do just fine. What are the stats on these guys? Need to level up your work success. It's a little lacking over here. 63! Jesus Christ, Reinhardt. Have you work on the bottle. Get those repression levels up. You can work on insight today, and Siphon can work on health. He's a little weak. He's got 71 health and 91 fucking sanity. You need a little bit of health in your life. I need to get you some swole. You're too big brain right now. Oh, shit! We have the Goblin Tinker over here. The fuck does it do, bruh? Alright, wait a second. Get your booty back over here. God damn it. Get over here, Angelina. Okay, what does that do? Agent spent a certain amount of Epican and asked the abnormality to transform it. Okay, so it needs power to work. So doing this would literally do nothing then. Each conversation will have 2 sets of quality parameters. Dude, that fucking text is way too fucking tiny. Oh, wait a second. We didn't even read the lore for the incubator. Many employees like the time spent with this abnormality, even if it's just a fantasy about its possibility of realizing your wishes and becoming a better self. Imagine yourself a more noble and free-spirited magical girl, which could also be a good adjustment for them in a high-pressure work environment. Make a contract with me and become a magical girl. Fight with the witch. And in exchange, I can realize the wish of your dream. A rare opportunity. Why don't you let the wild horns, a symbol of the imagination, loosen the reins that bind and make use of this wish? An agent was so excited by the conversation, he agreed to the contract in violation of the regulations. She was completely turned into a magical girl and gained great strength and respect. When asked about the secret of her success, she smiled brightly and said, "It's all due to the miracle and magic." Contrary to what her colleagues and friends guessed, this is not an unexpected situation. It was a sign long ago. Begins with the prayer and ends with the curse. This is a cycle that many magical girls have been going through. No, that is way too fucking tiny for me to read. So anyways. Seven times? Alright. First set is the set of qualifications that divides into 5 colors. Green, blue, yellow, purple, and red. Green and blue reduce stats. Yellow has no effect. Purple and red increases stats. Increases stats agents. I think that means agents stats. Flip that around. Second stat, fighting qualities, which are divided into 4 colors. Red, white, purple, and pale. Depending on the color, the damage of the corresponding type will increase for the agent. It will also reduce all incoming damage. If first set of qualities is red and second pale, you get ego equipment. Are we going to go gambling for some cool armor? Are we going gamble for some tinker armor? In the future, there will be countless people signing contracts with the repeating the cycles of redemption and degeneration. Thank you for reading that. No matter what their hopes were, anything that goes beyond reason will without fail cause some sort of distortion. Don't be too discouraged, manager. Take a look. The energy quota has increased by 19% this month. Jesus Christ! That's funny. That's funny. Don't be discouraged, manager. We increased the output by 19%. Think of the gains, bruh. Actually, I'll just zoom in on my phone to read this one. This creature has bizarre goblin-like appearance and often talks to itself. The enthusiastic heads of the intelligence and recording department showed genuine interest in this creature and recorded all the data they attained. Holy shit, I gotta like zoom in like 4 times. Thank you for freeing me, human. I was tied up and left here by the other goblins. You could say that we didn't get along very well. I can't believe they tied me up and left me here just for pointing out they weren't going east. Now I'm an outcast and throw away the spike balls. My pockets hurt. I thought you would be taller. Looking for a gadgets expert? I'm your goblin. Think free me, human. I was tied up here by other goblins. Could you oh, that's just a right dialogue. Goblins are sure surprisingly easy to anger. In fact, we could start a war over cloth. To be honest, most goblins aren't exactly rocket scientists. Well, some are. Do you know why we all carry around these spike balls? I don't know. I just finished my newest creation. The version doesn't explode violently if you breathe on it too hard. Goblin thieves aren't very good at their jobs. At their job. They can't even steal from an unlocked chest. What's Mechanic up to? Have you talked? This is literally all fucking Terraria dialogue. I don't care enough. It's fine. It's fine. We don't need that dialogue. Alright. We need to get some energy to see how much juice this Goblin Tinker takes. Why is repression only at 50? It's only at 50 until you level it up to that high. Okay. Hey, what's the other one then? Okay, it's just insight. But you can go punch. You can go restrain a bottle. We could use some more whale gear. You're working on the whale today. You need health. Who's punching the boy today? You had the lowest. You're punching the boy. You're second lowest over there. Who wants to punch Burb? Reinhardt, you could use a little more health. You can punch Burb. You can stare at... You can punch the woman a little more. Angela actually took damage. Maybe it's because of this 2-time multiplier on that. She's got more than enough health. She'll be fine. How'd she take so much damage? That's weird. Let's upgrade her stats. Angelina, how much energy does this take? Holy shit, that took a whole 50 energy. Ah, it's only yellow and blue. And we need... Wait, is it blue? Red, white, purple, pale. Okay, she rolled good. She rolled normal on the first set and rolled good on the second set. That's less than ideal, but I need more energy to gamble. Doesn't really... Oh, it's plus 10. It's plus 10 in that. Is it? I mean, is it really an Aleph if you really think about it? As long as no one fucking panics. As long as no one panics! No witch will break out, you know? I'm sure I won't accidentally make someone panic. Okay, one more work and then the circus breaks out. So, who am I going to send to do the circus? Let's send you over here. Then put it on 1 times speed for the circus. Actually, I want you to come down here preemptively because I don't want Timu Black Knight, Army in Black breaking out. Go punch the whale. Punch them. Where are they actually weak to? Oh, black damage and white damage. Okay, okay. Don't break out the whale, you asshole. Alright, everyone back to positions. Crisis averted. Alright, we got 50 more bucks to spend. Get in there. Go gamble for me. That's blue and purple. Green, blue are trash. Yellow. Okay, purple, red, then purple pale is best. Oh wait, that's fighting qualities. I need red pale. I need red pale. We need to find out what red pale is. Look, it's only a little funny bird. I'm sure everyone will be fine. Go talk to the whale. Go punch the woman. Go punch the bird. I mean the boy. Go hug the skull. Oh, I took a little bit of damage. Ah, we don't have enough juice yet, though. Alright, now we have enough juice. Go get your stats. You go talk to the whale. You can go punch the woman. You can go hug the skull. Who wants to go look at the bird? You're almost say like Katie. Dude, whoa, hold up. White? Damn. Damn, it was almost good. It was almost... It could have been... What is purple? Why are you so injured? Holy shit, that doubled her stats, bruh. Purple doubles stats. How much stat increases does she get if she gets blue? Not blue, red. Alright. Yeah, we'll send Rose in. Maybe my girlfriend's good at gambling. Nah, she's fucking trash. She got blue. But she did get... No, we didn't need purple either. Okay, well, blue only knocks off 10. That's not too bad. We'll go repress the bottle. Go look at the whale. Go yell at the woman. Okay, the whale's breaking out. Punishing bird. Someone needs to go look at Burb. You can look at Burb. You can punch a skull. You can repress him. You can look at that. You can punch the woman. You can repress the bottle. Then after she's done, she can go gamble again. Damn. Only yellow and red. Shit. Oh wait, we have enough juice. Get back in there. Damn, she got red and red. We need red and pale. Wait, how much stats did she get? That's a lot. That's a lot of stats right there. She got 50. 50 and 30. She became juiced. Alright. You go punch the woman. You go repress the bottle. You go wail on the boy. You can look at Burb. You can punch a skull. You can look at a whale. You can't punch a bottle yet. You can punch a bottle now. You can punch a skull. We have enough juice to gamble again. Siphon can go gamble. Will he be our lucky boy today? Damn it, it's not the lucky. He just got a neutral outcome. Fuck. Alright. Damn it, punching bird broke out. Oh, good day. Yo, hug the skull. Well, she'll be literally invincible until all of her max SP eventually caps out at 0 and she breaks down in a fit of rage and becomes a witch. Look at that. Who wants to go gamble on this? Who's doing literally nothing up here right now? Griffin, you can go gamble on some stats. What did Griffin get? Damn! Griffin also got red and red! Holy shit! She's a fucking Giga Chad up there. Alright, girlfriend can go back work on that. You need to reroll those stats. We need to do better. We need to do better with these stats. Fuck! Yellow and pale! How could you do this to me? It is pale, right? It's not white as the color. Red, white, purple, pale. Ah, pale's blue. Pale's blue. Damn. You still rolled nothing, basically. That sucks. Go yell at the woman, then. You can scream at a bottle. You could use some more health. You're not doing well in the health department. Go stare at a whale. Go stare at that. Go punch a boy. Go hug a skull. Damn. I don't have enough juice to tinker with the goblin. Okay, now I have enough juice to tinker with the goblin. Tomboy, you can go roll some stats. You are not able to punch that. You'll be fine. Go hug a skull, Reinhardt. You go hug a skull, Griffin. Go stare at that whale some more. Go punch the lady some more. What did Tomboy get? Blue and white, that's trash. Get back down there, you need to re-roll that shit. What do you get this time? Ah, so close! Wait, is it purple? Or is it red? I think it's red. Oh man, my fucking memory's trash. Damn it! So close! We almost had red and pale. Ah! Alright. Go punch a woman some more. Go yell at a bottle. Go hug the boy. Punching Bird decided to break out. Someone go hug the skull. It needs reaffirming. Back in there and yell at the whale. She cannot work on that. She'll die. You can punch the bottle though. Ah, fuck it. No one's reaching that in time. She could repress. No, she gained a little bit more health. Throw her at the woman. We have enough energy for you to reroll your stats, though. Come on, big money, big money. Back! So close! So close! But never close enough. Okay, we'll do one more attempt and then we'll move on. We'll just get, we'll aim for tomorrow. You need to look at the bird. You want justice. You can use more justice. Someone needs to punch this bottle. Get a little more health. Punch that bottle. Someone needs to look at this whale. Go look at the whale. Go hug a skull. Nah, we're not hugging the skull right now. We're punching that skull. You can go look at the woman. You can go look at this burb. Alright, we got one more roll in this. One more roll. You actually have good stats. I don't want to mess up your stats. Who hasn't tried from control team up here? Reinhardt? I don't think Reinhardt's... Yeah, Reinhardt hasn't tried. Alright, Reinhardt. We need you to bring us home. Get us a shiny new boots. Fuck! Can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it. Alright, let's just finish out the day then. Fuck, I actually have to have someone touch... Ugh, I'll lose more if I... don't do that than do it. Hug a skull. Look at a burb. Then Who is this? Cool Duck? Cool Duck, you need to immediately go back in there. You don't get any rest. We can't afford to have that meltdown. We can't have Timu coming, Timu Black Army taking control of this facility. Wait! God damn it! Reinhardt! You are the chosen one, bruh! That's supposed to be blue! Where's my blue, motherfucker? Looking over here all smug and shit. Alright, let's finish this out just by doing the good energy producers. Ah, shit, that's not enough. Oh well, it should be fine if I do this one. Bird! Bird, go back inside, you're drunk. Let's go and melt down again. Will it melt down slower than... Ah, fuck it. You look at Burb, you punch the child, you hug a skull, you punch a bottle, you punch a woman. Reinhardt, go get us the money. Fuck! I'm gonna lose energy! Will I lose more energy not doing it than 50? Okay, everyone's done with work. Everyone's done with work. Fuck! I can't believe this right now. Okay, we only lost 39 energy. I need you guys to bring me home. No, I'm not touching that child. The child might explode. Alright, workday complete. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Enough gambling today. 3 promoted. Anyone hit level 5? Rose hit level 5! She's got all the big brains. Tomboy went up to level 4. Cool Duck didn't level up. Angelina went up. Got level 2 and level 2. Oh wait, level 3. Manager, is there something wrong? Ah, I see. Will you just wait a moment? If you cannot bear to look, you should close your eyes. There, I fixed it. There was a system error. How strange. It shouldn't have been so easily compromised. It's a technologically originally developed during the war, now widely used for commercial purposes. It's not that impressive of a technology, really. The human brain is fragile. Seeing such a cruel and shocking sight may unintentionally lead to a shutdown of brain's functionality. If a manager like you were to suffer such a reaction, it would be very troublesome for me. So I installed a cognition filter in your display. While the cognition filter functions, dead employees will look like cute dolls splattered with red paint. Abnormalities, even those who could ravage your mental state just by being in your sight, will be reduced to adorable toys on the screen of your office. Trust me, before the cognition filter was installed, many a manager lost their sanity on that seat. I can't allow you to join them. That day, James released 2 abnormalities on purpose, and eventually 3 clerks and 4 agents were killed. As you know, having 2 abnormalities breach and losing 4 agents is a rather significant loss of manpower. Of course, it was I who ordered for James to be gunned down. I know the kind of place we work in. I am not regretful for the fact that I was unable to stop him. It's that I regret having developed a personal relationship with them. I was careless with my position and let my subordinates exploit me. Chatting, games, yes, all of it was fun. James was a good joker, too. Of course, I had fun playing word chain. We grew so intimate that I would forgive his trivial rule violations. But the price I paid for the error I made was not trivial in any way. Manager, this is a Lobotomy corporation. You will see body bags every single day. It's a lonely place. Sometimes you will feel the urge to share the duress and anxiety with someone else, to have a friend. But manager, whenever you feel lonely, please remember what happened to me, and try not to make the same mistake as I did. You'll be able to get over the meaningless deaths that way. I envy Angela. She is truly a heartless monster. People say that I am too rational. You saw the cold-blooded machine, you saw the viper, you saw the cool and emotionless. A frigid being who won't even bat an eye at the deaths of dozens of employees. I will deny that I deserve the reputation. However, whoever built this place has to be a much more cruel person than I am. Sometimes I wish I were an AI without emotion. A vague sense of sympathy will only cloud your judgment. You are bound to make mistakes that way. Why would they place AIs with emotion to handle a facility if they were well aware that emotion would only get in the way? You know the answer? Can I do it back? Yeah, we'll just speedrun today. I don't feel like multi-managing my abnormalities and making sure I don't get a bad work result. We'll speedrun today. My throat's hurting. I've read too much today, bruh. We'll save these points for the next department and bring in a new guy. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll speedrun this day. Read the dialogue for this day, pick an abnormality, and then call it. Alright, we need good work results, so you're gonna punch that. You're gonna do that. You're gonna punch the lady some more. We're going to hug one bro. Punch a child. You'll punch the child. You'll look at Burb. Motherfucker, are you fucking frilsies? Okay. Okay, it didn't use energy. Therefore, I didn't lose my energy. Amazing. I'll have you do that. You can get some more health. You can continue to punch the bottle, right? Yeah, punch the bottle. Hug the boy. Oh wait, that's gonna put us over a day. Nope, don't hug the boy yet. Our least competent worker, aka you with the least amount of health, go hug the boy. They should be fine taking care of it. They only do white damage. Oh yeah, they're doing plenty of damage up there. Yeah. Absolutely decimated. Absolutely fucking destroyed. Alright, and let's finish this without anything melting down. You. 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 Got one more work I can. Okay. Alright. No, the ALF isn't strong. It's the incubator from Madoka Magica. What it does is you put an employee over here. If you make it speak to it for too long, it gets a contract from it, and then with the contract, it will heal the employee every like 5 seconds. But because of that, when the employee takes damage, they'll also take SP damage to mitigate some of the health damage they'll take. In every meltdown, they'll lose max SP. And once they drop to 0 and panic, they'll turn into a witch. And I don't know how strong the witches are. I honestly I don't want to find out. That's a problem for future me, because anyone that panics, the incubator will automatically go out to them and make them become a magical girl right away. I don't know if that will heal their sanity, or straight up just turn them into a witch. So we'll find out when we cross that road. Dude, I can't fucking believe it. I can't fucking believe I am short like 3 energy. Ugh. Hopefully it's not Tinker. If it's Tinker, I'm gonna cry. Okay, it's not Tinker. Okay, we can do these. You can repress them. You can... Don't punch the skull. I need to not get a bad today. And then we can do some more insight work then. You can look at it. You can punch it. You can punch it. And then we'll wait for these to finish out, then I'll call the day. Oh wait, we need the burb. The burb. You can look at burb. Alright, everyone's good? Everyone's Gucci? Alright. Bet. My throat's hurting. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. It's not, I'm not super bad at explaining. But yeah, you could take a screenshot and just read it in your own time. That's what it does. My throat's dying, so I just want to end this day, pick the next normality, and just call it. I've been weeding too much. How long has this stream been going on? 3 hours! 3 hours. My voice is dying. Didn't think I was streaming that long. An old relic from the past. No clue what that is. Probably modded. Life is the only granted to those who hold no fear of death. I think that's modded too. Why me? Truly. Wiser words have never been spoken. Did you have a suggestion of which one I should pick? Or should I just pick why me? Truly. Crumbling armor? Yeah. Yeah, I don't need crumbling armor then. I don't know what relic is all past. Yeah, I'm picking why me. Why me, truly. Is anyone there? Can you read me? I repeat, is anyone there? You could call me B. I am an insider, someone who knows a lot about this company. Please understand that I can't reveal my identity. I am going to tell you 3 truths that the company wishes to keep hidden over the following days. Tell me, please, why do you think you were hired by the company? Should I rephrase that? Let me ask you this then. Are you satisfied with your job here? Not really all that great. So far, this game hasn't crashed, so it's pretty good. Is that so? Well, I can't judge whether or not you're telling the truth. You're the manager, but you don't actually know anything about the company, do you? Would you say I'm wrong? Each time we speak, we will need to be brief as possible. I'm ending the call here. Contacting someone for a long period of time is dangerous. Ugh. Should I pick safety or training? Safety would be good for heals, but I forget what training actually gets me. What does training actually get me? Yeah, you're probably right. I'll just get safety. Training rate increase. Yeah, we don't need that around here. We need actually heals. Something will probably break you out. I need to move someone over here, so... Level 5 Rose, get in there. The fuck is that? The fuck is that? What is that? We'll check it out before we close out the day. Yeah, go punch... Just go punch it. Well, it's not Aleph. It's probably not even HE. Yeah, it's another Tef. Well, it's not that. What about Insight? It does white and black damage. Repression? It's not a repression. No, it was only white, black damage when it was this one. Low, constant white damage to everything in the same room. The repression work was done. Okay, so just being near it does white damage. Every 10 deaths, excluding the ones from the execution bullet, decreases the white counter. God damn it. When I reached 0 at breach, dealing damage to it caused a minor stat reduction in the agent. Does it go back inside? I can't kill it then. Victim. Death. I can't check that yet. Okay, we're about to find out if it stays indoors. My repression was work done. Ah, I didn't read that. Think you go back inside? You think he goes back inside? You think it's like a punishing burb? It could be a punishing burb. Man, it only does like 1 white damage. It doesn't actually attack. It might just be another punishing bird. I thought for sure I was about to go back inside. Look, I know everyone is panicking, but it seems fine to me. Ah, what the fuck? It doesn't. We're not sure the immunities, but if you punch it, you lose stats. So I'd rather not punch it if I have to. It's only got 99 health. I don't think it's going back to the room. I'll be realsies. Alright guys, I need you to like beat it down and like see how the bad the stat decreases are. Ugh! 8? 12? Holy shit, bruh. That's disgusting. I think it's safer to just leave it running around. Cause she fucking lost whole fucking stat decrease. That's way too much. Okay, so I can't use repression on it. Probably just have to do insight work. Or instinct work. Well, Rose is over here, so the only one she can't do is insight. Dude, that's so annoying. Okay, whatever. That's a problem for future me. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Next Lobotomy Corp stream will be next Wednesday. Then I'll figure out what I want to do for Monday stream. Probably be doing that playthrough of Resident Evil 9 with the no heal run. I'll probably suffer through that. Have a good day, Siphon. Have a good day. I have no idea how to say your name. Murad? Close enough. Have a good day, Tomboy Enjoyer. I'll catch you guys later. I need to edit the rest of the streams I haven't done. Got nothing to go out next week.